Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Yes, welcome back because it's been a while. It has been so long since we played Oxygen Not Included, but it has launched. It is out, and it's still so strange to me playing games in their launch version versus when I first started playing them years ago in early access, but I'm so excited to be jumping back in to Oxygen Not Included. And I think, let's be honest, without any further ado, let's just get right to it. We're gonna start a new game. It's gonna be survival mode, and I'm thinking for a bit of a challenge, I want things to be a little bit volcanic. So let's just cycle through the coordinates a little bit, because I kind of want to do this kind of setup. I want it to be geoactive. Well, I don't. It has more geysers and vents than usual, but I want it to be geoactive. It adds a bit of a challenge. Sticky or sickly slime growths have been located all over this world as well, which might be a bit of a tricky situation. There are volcanoes, several active volcanoes, but it's rich in metal, which is a very good thing. Let's get right to it. Let's start the game. We begin with our three duplicates. We are going to have Hassan, we are going to have Catalina, we are going to have Max. Hassan can do operating, has +7 to machinery, which means 70% more machine operating speed. He's a quick learner, but he's narcoleptic, so he's going to fall asleep periodically, but I'm kind of okay with that. We have Catalina. She is going to be good at digging, which means she also has +7 excavation, meaning her digging speed is 175% or plus 175% with +35% attack damage. I actually rolled specifically to get Catalina. I decided that she would be a digger, and that is exactly what I want right there. She is a vomiter. She can't do doctoring, but that's okay. And then Max over here is going to be our cook with +7 to cuisine. Increased bladder, meaning, you know, a little bit more, well, more bladder. And he is an ugly crier. Fortunately, we don't have any stress eaters. We don't have any binge eaters, which can be a reaction to stress, so we should be okay. We're not going to have anyone that goes and eats all of our food. We are going to be called the Space Nerds, and we are going to begin, is what we're going to do. And here we are. And this isn't a bad start. This is actually a pretty decent start. I've awoken at the target location, but my colonization efforts have already hit a hitch. I was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the conditions are not ideal, it is imperative that I establish a colony here and begin mounting efforts to escape. Let's get to it. Let's just get to it. I'm going to pause. We're going to pause. We're going to take it slow. We're going to analyze our surroundings. We have plenty of water over here. We have a lot of algae over here with a bit of copper ore as well. Little bit of water up there, plenty of copper up above us as well. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we are gonna want to go and set up some digging orders. And I reckon we go and we clear all of that. All right, I want all of that cleared out, and I want to clear all of that as well. Because, actually, I want to clear this as well. And I want to cancel my order on those blue blocks there, because those are oxalite, and oxalite is actually going to give us more oxygen, which is pretty important. Obviously, oxygen is not included. Well, hey. So we are going to need to produce some of that. So all this algae is actually going to be really useful for that. The oxalite is going to be really useful to have nearby. Let's just go ahead and get to it. Going to close the tutorials up here in the top left as well. Don't really need to worry too much about those, I don't think. But let's speed things up. Let's get these digging orders done and out of the way so that we can get plenty of resources, because we are going to need plenty of resources. And I think what we can go ahead and do right away is start putting some tiles down, because that's a thing that we're going to want to do. Although it looks like there might be something blocking a tile there, which is a bit weird. Can I put a tile there? There we go. Might have been something in the way. That's fine. We're not going to worry too much. We are going to need oxygen production, but I don't know how much of a priority that's going to be just yet, because we do have plenty of oxalite around here. We could go ahead and get an oxygen diffuser, which, like I said, will turn algae into... Actually, I don't know if I said it, but an oxygen diffuser will turn large amounts of algae into oxygen, which is why it's good that we have all this algae here. Now, what I'm also thinking we could do is continue building across here, and I'm actually going to have to go through this oxalite, unfortunately, and I think I'll cancel that so they can sort of climb down onto that and then back up. But I think we're going to have to just dig straight through here because I want access to all of the copper that's over here. So all of that's going to need to be dug out. They've actually done this bit already. We'll see if we can get them to do that side as well. And we'll see how they do with the construction tasks going on here. Oh no, oh no. Catalina, move. Catalina. Oh, she's all right. Catalina, what are you doing? You're not, they're building there. Oh, I don't know how safe they are, but hopefully they'll be all right. Anyway, we're going to just continue to build sort of across here, or dig sort of across here. And I think that entire space is just going to be turned into... I like the idea of this just being like a big production floor. I think that could be really nice. I'm also curious to see if they can dig this bit up here. Not sure if they can reach it from the floor, but if they can, that would be fantastic. Either way, gonna let them do their thing. And I'm gonna have a little look down here into power production. So I'm thinking we keep it relatively simple. I think manual generator, 2 batteries on either side, and I think we just connect all of that together like so. And that'll start storing energy, which we can use for different things. For example, food production is going to need power. The oxygen diffusers are going to need power. The research station is going to need power. And the cots aren't, but that's fine. There's a lot of things that are going to need power. We're also going to need to get a wash basin. We're going to need an outhouse. And we need a pitcher pump. The pitcher pump is actually where we're going to be getting water from. So we're going to need to get a pretty good supply of water, and I'm looking at this all thinking that maybe digging down to here could be a good idea, but that's a long way to go. So I'm not too sure about doing that just yet. What I am thinking, though, is we are going to need to set a dig order on those there, and I want to go down to the priority thing here, because I want to say that priority is digging this and building that, and then lower priority is digging that out. So let's speed things up and see what they can do here. I'm curious to see. I think they can reach... Uh-oh, don't get crushed. Oh, you're all right. Let me see here. Let me just dig those bits out as well. So there we go. They can dig all that out. If we go back to priority, we can say priority 8 is getting those, doing that, and then priority 7 is going to be constructing all of that. So there we go. All of that's done, which is fantastic. This is getting dug out, which is fantastic. We do have some sand collapsing in from the ceiling, which is a bit of a problem. But it looks like that's all getting moved, which is good. We'll dig that a little bit as well. And it looks like everything here is getting built. So that is fantastic news. I would really like some storage, though. So a couple of storage bins in there I don't think are going to hurt. We can go back to prioritize, and we can say priority 7 on those. And we'll get those built in due time. And actually looking at it, I think we have a decent amount of oxygen in here. We can go to the overlay and have a look. We actually do. I think the oxalite that we've had is doing some fantastic work. Hassan has unfortunately fallen asleep. He is narcoleptic, so that's gonna happen. But I'm sure he'll be fine. We'll speed things up. We'll get all this built, and we'll have a grand old time. There we go. He's back on his feet. So, we have the wires in, we have the batteries in, we have power being generated by Catalina. We can go to this and say that everything can be stored in the storage bins. And this seems pretty good. I'm actually quite happy about this. We have got some power that's been generated. All right. Well, I think we probably need to start looking into putting a bit more flooring down. So let's go and do that over here. We'll cancel that little bit. And I'm thinking... Honestly, I'm thinking of tearing out this little bit of ceiling here just to raise it all to the same height and then maybe put some proper ceiling in there at some point, but I don't know. Actually, I'll be totally honest, I think I have a better idea. I think I know exactly what I want to do. Let's have some fun. While they're sleeping, let's have some fun. I think what we're going to do is we're going to dig down here, we're going to put a ladder down there, and we are going to put a ladder down here. And around all of that, I want to put some of this. I want to do some walls. Right, so we're going to dig a pit. And in the middle of that, I want to go ahead and cancel those bits of construction. I want to put the ladders back in here. So the whole way down. Cancel that and cancel that. In fact, just cancel the bits in the middle completely. Bring the ladders up. And then we go in and we say we want to dig all of this out. And then what we can do is dig a little hole up here, flood this entire area with water, and use this as a means to get our water. Now, water is really important. We need water for a couple of things. We're going to need it for the outhouse, which is where they're going to be able to relieve themselves, which honestly, we're going to need sooner than later. We're also going to need it for... What else do we need it for? We need it for the wash basin as well, where they're going to want to go when they go to the bathroom. So that's my thinking. My problem, though, is I'm pretty sure my little duplicants are going to be really needing the bathroom. So let's go to prioritize, and I want to say all of this. All of that is going to be priority. And then let's say that's going to be priority 8. So generating power is a pretty high priority, but digging all of this out is kind of a higher priority. I'm also, like I said, I'm really concerned that they are going to need the bathroom. So let's take a chance here. Let's take a little chance. Let's put an outhouse over there. Let me go to priority 9. Let me say that's going to be priority 7. This is all going to be priority 8. And we'll see if they go and... I know they'll build the outhouse. I just don't... I think they need water. I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong on this. I think maybe it just has waste water. So maybe the outhouse doesn't need water, but obviously the wash basin will. Out of order, awaiting delivery of dirt. No, the outhouse just uses dirt. That's fantastic. Okay. That's exactly what we need. So Max is heading over to put dirt in the toilet. Max is going to then have a bit of a dump. These two have just managed to wet themselves, which is kind of a problem because that's where our fresh water was going to go. So we're going to have to mop all that up at some point, but I'm sure we'll manage. Shouldn't be too much of a big deal, I reckon. At least it hopefully won't be too much of a big deal. We'll find out, I suppose. But they're doing good work. They're doing fantastic work here. Hopefully they can manage to clear out these bits in the middle. Looks like Hassan's fallen asleep as well. And it also looks like there might not be much oxygen down there. Yeah. That area is ever so slightly unbreathable, which is a problem in and of itself. We're gonna want to get them some oxygen down there. If Hassan was to fall asleep down there, that could be a really big deal. Also, I don't think we can dig this out. What is it? It's granite. Interesting. So we can't dig. Oh, no. Is that granite as well? It is. We can't go through the granite. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do then. Let me go to base. Let me go to ladder. Build a ladder there. Build a ladder there. And then they should be able to get to the bits in the middle that they can tear out. And we should be able to go from there. Interesting they can jump across from one to the other. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's get these bits in the middle gone. And then all we need to do is go in and say cancel all of that construction. Deconstruct all of this. If they can. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to be able to, but we're going to find out. Deconstruct those bits at least. Deconstruct those bits. And the rest of it, I'm assuming, is going to be slightly more tricky. Yeah, you can deconstruct that one, but you can't deconstruct those two. Okay. 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 Let me see here. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I think we can go in and we can say tile, maybe? Like if I put a tile there, they should be able to deconstruct that. Although I think, yeah, they're scheduled for downtime right now. Okay. So we can actually open our schedule here and see what's going on. So they get a bit of downtime in the middle of the day. Which... add a new schedule. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we can put some duplicants down there. I mean... we could say, you know, bath time or whatever. I don't really know. I don't really know that I want to do that. I kind of want them working. I think maybe... I don't really know. Maybe the default schedule is fine for the time being until we get more duplicants. I think we're probably okay on that front. We do still need oxygen diffusers. That's still kind of a big deal. Though I kind of want to get the water in here as well. Although I guess if I got some oxygen diffusers, I could cover up this little hole with the oxalite, so maybe we will do that. Maybe that's not a terrible idea. Also beds. They really need beds. I'll tell you what. Let's go to base. Let's go to tile. And let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do a row across like this as well. We can do something like this. We can put like a little ladder in there or whatever. And we can go ahead and we can say, dig out all of that. So all of that can go. And we can have a grand old time doing that at some point. But can you guys get rid of those bits of ladder for me? There you go. Don't disinfect that. You're about to demolish it. It's fine. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then we need to figure out the best way to go ahead and put the water into this pit, which I'm thinking, honestly, is going to be dig that little bit out, which means go here, go to ladder, and maybe that'll do it. I'm not 100% sure how well this is going to go, but we'll find out together, I guess. We will totally find out together. Go ahead and get this all built. Let's see if we can flood. No, wait. I just realized. We need to not dig that out yet. We need to mop up liquid spills. We need to move debris into storage. We need to harvest, extract pipe contents, attack poor wild critters, disinfect. Just disinfect whatever's going on down there, because that's kind of important. Disinfect the toilet, do whatever. Just basically just clean it all up, get the water out of there, because if that's going to be water that we use to clean, we don't want it to be contaminated. That was pretty close. Let me also cancel those build orders on the side there, since those aren't going to be too important. I get all of that cleaned. All of that needs cleaned up. And then all of the debris and the whatever needs to be moved into storage. Every bit of it needs to be taken out of there, so that we can get that area nice and clean, so that we can get the water down into that area, which is hopefully not going to take too long. Now, we do have some bottles of waste water, which we're going to need to do something with, and I'm thinking we could maybe fill up this area with it, since it kind of, you know, has some in there already. We could maybe fill that area. We could maybe, I don't know, I'm thinking some kind of wastewater tank might not be a terrible idea. Genuinely might not be a terrible idea. We're gonna have to figure that out, though. These guys have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be swept up and moved into storage. So we'll see if we can get them to prioritize doing that for just a little bit. And I guess while they're doing that, we should probably look into, number 1, going and putting a ladder here. And number 2, I'm thinking oxygen diffusers are going to be needed, because I'm noticing the oxalite up here is wearing a bit thin. We don't really look to have any in that area. And we have a little bit down here that's doing nothing for us. So most of, if not all of our oxygen is going to be coming from there. So let's go and get a diffuser. And I'm thinking we'll put one, let me see. Let's put some diffusers either side of the power. We'll keep everything sort of in the same area. And I think we'll go to furniture and we'll do some cots. 1, 2, and 3 there. In fact, let's get a 4th one, because I'm pretty sure pretty soon we're going to get another duplicant. We can have a little look here, because we do get one every now and then. We have 40 seconds until the next duplicant, so we'll go ahead and get that done. And I do think, yeah, one of the diffusers is up and running. Let's get a wire going in there and into there. And, oh, we're actually ready for another duplicant. Let's see what we got here. Oh my god. Oh my god, we can get... Oh no! What do you do anything? Are you just... in time it will mature into a fully grown pip. Alternatively, we can get some people that can actually do things, but let's be honest, I want the cat. I want the cat thing. I want whatever that is. Pipsqueak right here. Like, I want it. All right. What are you? Oh my god. What are you doing? It can just walk on everything. It's a tiny baby. Oh. Oh my god. We need a food source. We need food. I don't care about my duplicants. I care about the cat thing. I care about Pipsqueak is what I care about. I am not remotely interested in food for the duplicants, but when it comes to that cat thing, we need to feed it, is what we need to do. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be feeding that cat thing everything it wants. Everything. If it wants a 3-course meal, it's getting it. If it wants luxury, what's the type of beef, that really luxurious beef, whatever it is, it's like a really high quality beef. If it wants, wagyu, whatever it is, if it wants that, it can have whatever that cat thing wants, it can have. Look at him. Look at him. Defying the laws of physics, you little bugger. I love it. I love it. I do. I genuinely do. This is my weakness, by the way, in case anyone was ever curious. You put an adorable creature. Look at him! Oh, this is. Oh, we need to wrangle him. We can't even do that. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. He's adorable. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's a wee little baby. Oh no. This is gonna. I hope you better not ever die. Also, the air down there is quite unbreathable. Can you breathe? Are you all right? Are you able to breathe down there? Huh. I don't know if you can. At least you're awake though, that's fine. Look at him! Oh, I love him. He's the best thing we've ever done. That's gonna be the highlight of the series right there.